With Aaron Boone, Tim Kirkshin, Carl Ravitch, spotlight on pitchers. You could argue two of the top 4 or 5 pitchers in the National League face off against each other. Greinke and Max Scherzer. Bases loaded jam. Yasiel Puig. See you later. Scherzer gets out of the early pickle.
Right, 1 of 4 strikeouts today for Puig. He didn't have much of a chance against Scherzer. Not many people do.
All right, Scherzer's at home. The ball gets by him. The Dodgers go up 1-0 as Ramos overthrew him. Scherzer, that's the only earned run he gave up. 8 strikeouts in 6 innings. Meantime, the All-Star starter, Zack Greinke, outstanding. He entered Sunday on a scoreless streak of 35 2/3 innings, and it would continue. Bryce Harper, bitter.
I don't know if there's anybody that commands both sides of the plate with all his pitchers. He is a true 4-pitch mix, but both sides of the plate makes you as a hitter have to cover up so much.
And you can see the level of frustration there. Ramos slams his bat, the strikeout on a pitch up in the zone. Greinke's streak continues, 43 2/3 pitched, and the Dodgers win it by a score of 5-0. I agree, Aaron. In and out, but up and down, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll work both breaking balls, the slider, the curveball, of course the great changeup, but the fastball to both sides. And to see him actually cut the ball at times, to see him two-seam at times, he is a master, much like Greg Maddux. And you hear those comparisons a lot.
Yep.
The stuff's a little bit different because his breaking ball's more of a factor, but similar in the surgery that he's doing now on a nightly basis.
9-2. He's got 11 decisions. Scherzer is 10-8. But for Greinke, and this is where we start to talk about Orel Hershiser and his record, he now has the most consecutive scoreless starts since Orel in '88. It has now gone to 6. And yeah, he gave up the run in the All-Star game. It doesn't count in the regular season, so this streak continues. Historically speaking, is it Maddux? Is it Pedro from '99? Where's he trending towards?
Well, he's heading towards Pedro in '99 without the ridiculous strikeout numbers and without the specter of the steroid era, and that's important to note. But it doesn't matter what he's doing. It's incredible. He's made 19 starts this year. He's given up 19 earned runs. In 15 of his 19 starts, he's allowed 1 or 0 runs. And what he's doing now is ridiculous. And you're right, he's not Greg Maddux. That's the 6th best pitcher of all time. But he pitches an awful lot like him. But he throws a little bit harder, which makes it even harder to hit.
There's so many different things he does. And as a hitter, when you're facing a great pitcher, say a great power pitcher, usually, let's say it's fastball, away, slider off of that pitch. There's usually a couple of things you're guarding against. With Greinke, there's nothing you can really look for because he's willing to throw his fastball with command to both sides of the plate. You don't know which breaking ball's coming, and the changeup. So you can't sit on a pitch, which sometimes you need to do against a guy that's great.
Do we lump him in with Maddux and with Pedro also because of his size? And we don't talk about him with regards to like Schilling or Matt Harvey. Like, you do go with the guys that he's physically the same size of.
Yeah, he doesn't look like an overpowering person. His stuff doesn't look like it's just so out of control, but he's so in control on everything that he does.
But Garrett Cole, you don't mention with him.
Right. Well, most great power pitchers work off of one side of the plate. Greinke uses it all.
We'll see if the streak continues. The next start for Zack Greinke, along with Aaron Boone and Tim Kirkshin. I'm Carl Ravitch.